What's going on, boxing world? Wanted to make a quick video, and more videos to come. It's just been really busy with life, and but let's get to the video. Rumors allegedly Canelo Crawford has been made. It's a good fight. It's a good fight just because Benavidez is already tied up with Morrell, and you know every boxing fan, purist, everybody in boxing wants to see Canelo versus Benavidez. It might not be the biggest fight out there, but for Canelo, it should be. And honestly, man, I think it would be a bigger fight. I mean, Mexican versus Mexican. Obviously, Benavidez is Mexican and I think Honduran, but nonetheless, it would bring all the Latinos and all the viewership. Crawford does have the ability, the boxing skills, everything, IQ to beat Canelo, but there's weight classes for a reason, and it's not. I mean, Crawford doesn't have the power to hurt Canelo at all, and I don't think he has the punch resistance to withstand anything that Canelo brings. If they were in the same weight class, Crawford hands down all the way, outboxing Canelo, just because Canelo has had some issues with boxers. But I mean, he's fought, after fighting Floyd Mayweather, he got a lot of experience and boxed, the Laras, the Caleb Plants, the Billy Joes, and was able to get to them later in the fight. That wear and tear, that interest, comes in handy, at the end of the fight. But Crawford just doesn't. He can, if he stays on a bicycle and tries to avoid Canelo every single, round. But to do that against Canelo, it's especially, you can't hurt him. You can't. I mean, I don't know, man. Imagine in a just for a split second, Crawford outboxing him and lands a big shot on Canelo, and Canelo gets hurt. That would probably be the upset of all boxing. That would be insane. And I was listening to the Porter Weight podcast. Shout out to them. I can't remember his name. He was talking about how this could be a redemption for Canelo, because Canelo, last time he bought a pound for pound boxing purist in Floyd Mayweather, he came up short. I mean, not even came up short. He was schooled, and so this time around, maybe he wants to get that payback. Obviously, it's not Floyd Mayweather, but it's. They consider him the pound for pound right now in Crawford, and can switch from left to right. I mean, Crawford. Whenever you see him fight, man, it looks like he's light. He looks like he's just floating. If you look at the Errol Spence fight, man, it was one of the. It was a beatdown, bro. Like, it was a beatdown. But Canelo by knockout, by devastating knockout, I just don't think Crawford has the weight to withstand. I mean, Canelo has been fighting almost cruiserweights. Like, it's insane. I mean, Bivol, Edgar Berlanga, that was probably weighing 200 pounds on fight night. Munguia, that was probably weighing like 190, close to 200 pounds as well. Like, it's insane what Canelo has done. I mean, if you really think about it, Canelo's a 160. If he really wanted to cut down and do whatever 90% of the boxers do, where they cut drastically so much so they could have the advantage of fight night, Canelo would be at 160. I mean, being a monster, like they used to call Triple G, running through everybody. At 160, but there's no name there. Canelo is at the point where he needs motivation. He needs something to fight for. He's not just gonna fight anybody. Actually, I take that back. Maybe he's at his point in his boxing career. He just wants to cash out. But yeah, I mean, Canelo, is going to be 30? He's 34 or 35 right now. Yeah, I just don't see Crawford coming close to even hurting Canelo or trying to run away from Canelo for 12 rounds. I just don't see that happening. Just I can't see it. Will it be a good fight? And yes, for as long as it lasts. But we all really want to see Canelo Benavidez. So will we ever get that fight? Who knows? Benavidez says he's going to stay at 175. Canelo has no interest in going up to 175 again unless it's Bivol, I suppose. But, that's another conversation. But let me know what you guys think about that fight. Obviously, we're all going to watch it. But what does it do for the sport of boxing? What does it do? In my opinion, I don't think it hurts it or makes it better. I think it's just one of those interesting fights, interesting matchups that, sometimes we talk about, with fighters in the past. What, if somebody would say, what would you think if this and this fighter fought here today or whatever? It's just one of those, mystery fights that how great Crawford is, but how great Canelo is as well. Put them together, and at this point, it just comes down to weight. So, anyways, let me know what you guys think, and comment below. What your thoughts are about this fight, what you want to see, and what will make boxing, a better sport this year. So, anyways, with that being said, catch you guys later.